Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to know? There is a void in me that only your presence can fill, and what I'm hearing from your person is nothing else will do. There is definitely something missing in your person's life, and they can see that, they acknowledge it, they are definitely aware of it, and it is not making them very happy at the moment because they don't feel whole or complete without you. They know that you are the one for them, and they've always known that you are the one for them, just like you guys watching the reading have always known this person is the one for you. Don't you feel that way about your person? You guys watching the reading, and there's probably a void in you as well that only your person's presence can fill. I mean, of course, you try to carry on with your life and do the things that you need to do to take care of yourself, to do your job, to make sure you eat healthy, to make sure you exercise, to make sure that you sleep well, to make sure that you have your spiritual practice in place as well. Perhaps you're even taking care of your family if you have children, or if you're having to take care of parents or other people in your life. But there is still this void, and that is your missing person. And they are able to also acknowledge that you are the missing piece to their life, because life without you is not fun. They are happiest when you are together, but they needed to feel this void. They needed to feel this emptiness. They needed to feel that they are incomplete without your presence in their life, just like you feel that you are not complete without them. Because that is what's driving them back towards you. Only your presence can make your person feel complete right now. I feel our connection all the time and wonder if you feel it too. Well, just because there's no communication between you and your person right now, it doesn't mean that the connection is gone. It's just been paused. It's like you are in this movie with your person and you're watching it on a DVR, but at the moment your person has pressed the pause button on that DVR of this relationship. Soon though, they are going to press the play button and get things moving again because your person wants to come back into your life. They still feel this connection, and that flow of empathy and telepathy between the two of you is in constant motion. Just because you're not spending time together, it doesn't mean that you can't feel each other. You still feel and experience each other's thoughts. You feel each other's energy. And at times what your person is saying, they feel that you are right there next to them. Although obviously you're not, but it's your essence. It is the divine essence of who you are. Because when your souls connected in that first time the two of you met, something ignited within both of you. And your person can still feel your energy all around them. And you guys watching the reading can probably still feel your person as well, because the connection is still very much alive. It's just that there's no contact happening in the 3D world where we live at the moment, but perhaps you are connecting in 5D in that spiritual realm. Perhaps you are experiencing dreams with each other, experiencing the same dreams as you meet up in that astral plane, as you meet in that 5D space to exchange information with each other, to exchange energy with each other, so you know where each of you are individually on your journey back towards each other. Pay attention to your dreams, guys, especially those that have your person in them, because they can reveal significant information about what is happening with them and where they are on their journey back to you. And that could give you some valuable insight in regard to what is happening in your person's life and where they are in this process of returning to you. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know for this reading today, please? Words cannot explain how much I love and care about you. Well, words are going to be coming from your person that will explain how much they love and care for you, because that is one of the first things that they are going to say to you as the two of you start talking with each other again. Your person does love and care about you, and I can feel that love coming from your person being directed towards you, because that is the void that they are feeling right now. That void is your love is missing from their life, and they are trying to send their love back to you and wondering if you can feel it. You guys send your love out to your person. I feel as well. They are sending love back to you, knowing that that is what is keeping this connection alive between the two of you. It's why they can feel this connection all the time as well. But words cannot explain how much I love and care about you. Your person is going to find their words, and they're going to use their words to tell you how they feel about you, to tell you about how much they care about you, to explain to you that their life is not complete without you in it, and that this connection is something they've never felt or experienced at any other time in their life. And they want to get it back. They want to get you back. They want to get this connection, this relationship again, moving and grooving to the place where the two of you can have this opportunity to start over. Only this time, you will see your person being so very different in how they treat you, in how they communicate with you, in how they react and how they respond to you, because your person has had or is continuing to have a wake-up call, a series of wake-up calls, many epiphanies, many breakthroughs along the way here. I believe we are twin flames or soulmates because of our connection. Now, is this something that you and your person talked about in the past when you were spending time together before? Did you try to explain to them about this connection? Or did you guys watching the reading not understand about these kind of connections until you came to this place where you are now, when your person ran, ghosted, denied the connection, or whatever it did that put this distance and space between the two of you? Many times people don't understand these kind of connections unless it happens to them. And when your person leaves and you can't stop thinking about them and you're still feeling their energy all around you all the time, you start researching to find out what the hell is going on. What is happening in my life? And you guys have had breakups before. You've gone through endings in relationships before. And perhaps you were upset for a little while, but then you just got over it and you moved on. But not something like this, because it's a different kind of thing altogether. Your person is having the same experience because the connection goes both ways. You mirror each other. What you are going through, they are going through as well. So if you have been researching twin flames and soulmates to try and understand what's going on here, and here you guys are watching the readings to try and gain a greater understanding of what's happening between you and your person, they are doing something similar so that they understand what soulmates and twin flames are. And if this is something that they weren't willing to talk with you about in the past, oh, it's just make-believe, it doesn't exist, you're just making that up, or whatever it was that they said. Those were just examples, guys. Well, that's changed because they have an awareness and an understanding now of what these kind of connections are, because they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop feeling your energy all around them. They know that they have a love for you that they've never felt for anyone ever in their entire lives, and know that they will never feel or experience a love like this ever again. Only your presence can fill this void in this person. So yes, they understand now so much more about this connection and what it means and why you are in each other's lives to begin with. And they will be open to having conversations with you about this as they make their way back to you. Our time apart is coming to an end. I'm on my way back to you. Well, I couldn't have timed that one any better. That was actually kind of magical there in that moment. And the time apart is coming to an end. Now, you can't see it or feel it or experience it yet in the 3D world where you live, but perhaps you are seeing and experiencing it in 5D, in the dream space, or in thoughts or intuitions that come to you, or in visions that you may be having while you are meditating. Your person is on their way back because the time for you to be apart is coming to an end. The growth and the healing is happening for your person. That's why they're able to acknowledge that there is a void in them that only you can satisfy. Nothing can satisfy this emptiness your person feels. No one else can fill this void. Only you. And this connection between you and your person is still very much alive, and they can feel it and experience it all the time, as if you are right next to them. They can feel you sitting next to them on the sofa or in the car, waking up in the morning before they go to sleep, especially if they've had a dream about you, or they'll think about you before they go to sleep, hoping it will encourage a dream about you. Do you guys do that also? Think about your person before you go to sleep, hoping it's going to help you dream of them. And if you aren't having these dreams about your person and you really want to connect with them in the 5D space, guys, all you have to do is ask your angels and ask your guides, ask God, whatever that higher power is for you, to give you a dream about your person so you can connect to them and try to gain some sort of your own understanding and awareness of where they are in this journey back towards you, so that you can start rebuilding this relationship. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading, please? What messages does the universe want to share with the collective? Well, this is the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to hold on to you. That is definitely someone who is saying here, only your presence can fill this void that is within me. The Four of Pentacles in a regular reading that's not about love, soulmates, or twin flames, or romance, it tells us that your person is holding on to money, or it's about someone who wants to hold on to their money. But because we are doing love readings, this is about your person wanting to hold on to you and hang on to this relationship, perhaps even for dear life, because your person does not like their life without you. There is a void in their life, and you are the only one who can complete your person. Nothing else and no one else can or ever will. The end. Your person holding on to you. But also, there's so much more stability in your person now with this Four of Pentacles being here than what they had before. This is going to give your connection with them so much greater staying power to be able to move forward into long-term partnership. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Well, this is Judgment. This is about your person wanting to start over. It is about them wanting to begin again, but it also tells us that they have raised themselves up and they are living at a higher vibration than they were before. Judgment is about the resurrection energy. So it is about your person wanting to revive this relationship. It is about them wanting to reconcile, reunite, reestablish this relationship, but with much more stability than was there in the past, perhaps even on a much stronger foundation that was there, because that is the energy of your person coming towards you. Now, Judgment also tells us that your person could perhaps have been judging themselves and feeling bad about how they treated you and how they acted in regard to this relationship. It also tells us that an apology is coming from them because they have been judging themselves. But this is about restoring this relationship, but it will be restored on a higher level. Think of it like a video game. Let's say you are on level 523. That is where this connection was with your person in the past. Well, because you've both grown and you've gone through some sort of spiritual transformation and ascension process to be born by the power of spirit, instead of being on that level, you are now on level 659. When you come back into partnership with each other, they're coming back. They're on their way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? The Empress. Well, your person definitely believes that you are the one for them. And that is what the Empress is all about. But they also see you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone who makes things happen. You get things done, sometimes magically. And they do believe that there is this magical quality about you. You're enchanting. You're mesmerizing to them. They are so intrigued by who you are. You're so very interesting to them on many, many levels. But with the Empress being here as well, they are saying that, yes, you are the ideal partner for me and we belong together. You're very nurturing. You're very loyal. You're very giving. You're very trustworthy. You have a lot of wisdom to impart with this person. And that is something else that is this big void in their life. You're a good listener. You give great advice. But the Empress is also the energy of the divine feminine. And we have to consider the energy of the divine feminine which is things like being nurturing, supportive, giving, caring, being open to your person when they return, to be able to explain to you why they acted in ways that they did, why they said the words that were hurtful, and everything else that they have done. It is about loving them unconditionally, but not being a doormat. Okay, because your person knows when they return, they're going to have to respect you, because you may very well set boundaries with them as well. Ultimately, the Empress is about commitment. It is about marriage, actually, and perhaps having a family or combining your families. The Empress is also the representation of the goddess Gaia, the earth goddess. So if you are feeling out of sorts and you are feeling stressed about this situation with your person, now is the time to go out in nature and enjoy the natural world. Perhaps it's time to go for a walk outside, hug a tree, spend time with animals, dig in the dirt, plant some flowers, plant some grass, dig something up and plant something in the house. Do something that you find is very grounding for you. And this is something your person is doing as well. But with this Empress card, they see you as the one. There is no one else who can fill this void that is in your person's life other than you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What is happening here? Well, the Queen of Wands. Woohoo! Well, your person feels a lot of fiery passion for you, that's for sure, with the Queen of Wands showing up. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very adventurous, someone who also has a lot of wisdom, but someone who has a lot of intuition and telepathy, and they see you as that person. You understand them, you get them, you can see and experience things with your person on a level that no one has ever been able to before. And this is something that they admire and that they love about you. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But also with this Queen of Wands, they're saying that, you know, when they come back, especially with it being next to this Empress, they know that you are not only going to set boundaries with them, but enforce those boundaries, because they are saying, yes, when I come back, you are going to say what you mean and mean what you say, and I am going to really listen to you, because I don't want to screw this up again. I don't want to go through time away from you again, because that will bring this void back into my life, and I don't want that emptiness of what it feels like to not have you with me, to not have you next to me. Sure, I feel your presence around me, but I want to feel you. And you alone next to me when I go to sleep, when I wake up, throughout the day. I want to have communication and conversations with you, just to check up on you, to see how you're doing, to see how you are, because that is the depth of my love to you. And I see where I blew it in the past, and I am not going to blow it as we come back to this reconciliation with each other, because I have gained so much spiritual awakening and awareness now, so that I can be the partner who can put forth the effort and energy necessary to sustain and maintain this connection with you. The Queen of Wands is the perfect blend of water and fire. So yes, there's a lot of passion here, but there's also a lot of love that comes from your person towards you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages are coming through? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Seven of Cups. This tells us that you are definitely on their mind, and they are thinking about you quite a bit. This is the card of daydreams, but with it being next to the Queen of Wands, it is definitely also a card of fantasies. Yes, in that woohoo kind of way, all about the passion, because the Empress is also a card of sensuality, and they definitely see you as someone who is very sensual. And, you know, honestly, they do enjoy this part of your connection. They enjoy your passionate moments. Of course they do. But with this Seven of Cups, it is also about them envisioning a life with you, envisioning what this future with you would look like. What kind of house would you have? This Four of Pentacles can also be about a structure. It can be about a house. What would that relationship look like? Because that Empress card is about long-term partnerships and commitment. And on the bottom, we do have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is just all about partnership. It is about union. It is about a romantic relationship and your person desiring this with you. We also have the Hierophant, which is about long-term partnership as well. The Hierophant is a card about commitment. It is a card of tradition. And as I mentioned with the Empress, it was about long-term partnership and commitment as well, but one that probably involved marriage. Well, the Hierophant kind of supports that also, because it is all about moving in together. It is about getting engaged. It is about getting married. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, which is also a sign of stability and your person wanting this relationship between the two of you as you rebuild it to have that rock solid and firm foundation. The Hierophant is also the teacher. So your person is getting their act together during the time that you are away from each other. The Hierophant brings lessons to your person, giving them counsel. Now, they may be getting counseling from a professional. They may be talking to well-meaning friends or family members. They may be seeking out something online, someone they can talk to online, or perhaps they're in some sort of forum where they can exchange information. This is about your person healing, is the bottom line, and getting their act together so that their negative things that have been in their life in the past no longer impact this relationship. We also have the Hermit, which is your person being in this place of self-imposed isolation and doing the work within them that they need to do. Perhaps that is the work that they're doing, especially with it being next to the Hierophant. The Hermit is about looking within, doing soul searching, attaining that spiritual growth and awareness that is necessary for them to show back up with that Judgment card as well, because that is about being reborn by the fire of spirit. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a new beginning and your person wanting to start over, wanting to begin again, wanting to start fresh. Again, though, this is about stability. Pentacles are things that belong to the element of earth. And earth is pretty much non-movable. The other elements are fire, water, and air. They all move because those are elements that move, but earth doesn't. And now I'm thinking of that band, Earth, Wind, and Fire, who I do love, by the way. But with this Ace of Pentacles here, which is earth, we have to consider earth. It's things like mountains, trees, boulders, large rocks, and feeling grounded, like that Empress card that we talked about earlier. Your person being more grounded, being more stable, being more structured in this approach with you because they desire this traditional relationship with you. And in order to achieve that, there's naturally going to be greater stability around your person than you have ever seen around them before. And that actually makes a lot of sense. But it is about starting over. Very much like that Judgment card, only this time your person's going to be in a much better head and heart space than where they were in the past. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Roots of Abundance. This card comes with number 2, if anyone resonates with number 2. And this is a very earthy energy, isn't it? We were just talking about trees and rocks and mountains and boulders and these deep roots of abundance. And that is about the abundance of love that is here in this connection with your person. And these roots go very deep into the earth. And that is going to give this relationship the ability to grow these deep roots to where nothing will knock it down, nothing or no one will come between you. Having these deep roots for this relationship is going to give it that stability and structure that it needs to be able to move it forward to this place of long-term partnership with each other, which is what your person is desiring based on the cards that we have for the reading. I actually put that in the wrong place. There we go. but deep roots of love, deep roots of caring, deep roots for this connection as well, because it truly is a very deep connection that you share with your person. And they have always felt this connection to you. Even if they've denied it in the past, they still feel it and experience it now, even though you're not around each other right now. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Happy, happy. Well, this card comes with number 26. And this is basically telling us that you are your person's happy space. And no wonder there is a void in this person right now that only your presence can fill. You make them feel happy. You make them feel complete. You make them feel secure and confident and safe, but you make them feel loved and cherished as well. This is telling us they are happiest when you are together. They are happiest when you are in their life. And they want to get this back because they want to feel this super happy, joyful presence in their life again, which they can truly only attain by you being present in their life. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Fates. Well, this card comes with number 17. If anyone resonates with number 17, although it does resolve to 8, as does that happy, happy, actually. 2 plus 6 equals 8. So we have 8, 2, and 8. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but I'm throwing it out because it might resonate with someone. But 17 is the number on the star. And that star card does tell us that there is a fate and destiny in this connection between you and your person. And they are able to acknowledge this now. Perhaps this is something that they were not able to acknowledge with you in the past, but definitely understanding that there is a fate and destiny here in this connection and constantly running through your lives. It has always been there. And they know that the two of you have this destiny to fulfill with each other. They even feel that when the two of you first met, it felt like a destined event. It felt like a fated meeting when the two of you first met each other. Is that how it felt to you guys watching the reading? Because that was the universe at work. That was God at work in your lives in that moment to make sure that you both arrived at the same place at the exact right time so that you could meet and cross paths with each other, however that happened for the two of you when you guys first met one another. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? What is happening here in this connection? What messages does the universe want to share with the collective? What do we need to know, please? Heart with a key. Well, this is welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and about it being perfect. Well, your person definitely feels that you are perfect for them because, again, no one else can fill this void that is in their life other than you. But we also have the Empress on here, and the Empress is about your person feeling that you are ideal and perfect for them, as does this Queen of Wands. Your person sees you as the one. That is going without saying here. They just need to get to the place where they are ready to start talking because they are saying here, our time apart is coming to an end. The time is coming for me to start making my way back to you. And this is about them also welcoming love. This heart with a key. Think of it with your person having the heart and you holding the key to their heart. That is how I interpret the title of this card. But welcoming love. Your person feeling so lost and unloved for some time during the time you've been away from each other, welcoming you back into their life because you are the one that they love. You are the one that they want to spend their time with. You are the one that they want to build their life with, especially with that Two of Cups, because that is about union. The Two of Cups is about partnership. It is about the relationship between the two of you growing and evolving to this beautiful place that it has always known that it could go. And yes, I am talking about your connection as a living, breathing thing at the moment, but it can get to that place. That's where it has always wanted to go, because that has always been part of the divine plan that is here between the two of you, that you would come to this place where you can actually build a rock solid, powerful partnership with each other and get to this place of union with each other, which is all about that Hierophant and the Empress. Rock solid union with each other. Not enough. Well, this is about your person having a lack of confidence, self-sabotaging this relationship, having fear and ego issues, or perhaps jealousy. Well, I actually feel that these are things that are going to be gone from your person as they make their way back to you. They have perhaps not felt good enough for some time, and that could be the very reason why this disconnect happened between you. Because if they were coming from a place where they didn't feel good enough, where they didn't feel worthy, where they didn't believe that they could ever find someone that could love them the way that you do, when they don't really understand how you could do that because of all of their doubts, their fears, their lack of love that has been present in their life throughout their lives, it would make sense that they would self-sabotage this relationship because they didn't feel worthy. They didn't feel good enough. But while you are in this preparing for union stage, they are making themselves worthy. Remember, I said they're going to up it a notch. They are elevating themselves. They are going to be at a higher vibration. The video game level is going to seriously increase exponentially, because that's where you're going to start this connection for this fresh start, new beginning that comes with this person, with this Ace of Pentacles. When you restart it, you will both be so much higher elevated. It is about being in that higher vibration space that is going to give this connection so much more potential and so much more stability to move forward into something that can go the distance, which is what the Hierophant and the Empress is all about. Long-term partnership, commitment, working through these issues, working through their fear and ego issues as well. And if your person has had jealousy issues, they are working through that stuff also, because they know that in order for this relationship to be this beautiful, blossoming, fantastically beautiful partnership, they need to work on and address all of those things, which is why they're saying our time apart is coming to an end. I am on my way back to you. But also because they're able to acknowledge this connection. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take it as it resonates. But they know there is a deep spiritual connection here. Cupid's arrow, have faith. Love is coming. Woohoo! Well, it says have faith, and then there's a comma that I can barely see. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Well, I do feel there could be some sort of surprise communication coming from your person. Them reaching out to you and saying, hey, can we meet? I'd like to talk. I'd like to hang out. Can we grab a coffee? Can we grab a beverage? Can we grab a meal? Can we go for a walk and talk? Because I want to clear the air. But I feel that this is coming in from your person. Love is coming in from them, because this time for being apart is coming to an end. They don't like this separation any more than you do. It is hard on them. It is hard on you. But your person is using this time very wisely to heal the things within them that have needed to be healed for so very long now. For some of you guys watching the reading, things that have held them back in all areas of their lives, not just this connection with you. If they have all of these issues, if they're insecure, if they have self-doubt, if they lack confidence, if they sabotage things that are going on in their life, it is going to apply not just to this connection with you, but to their job, to other areas of their lives as well. So they are working on all of this stuff right now. But I do feel with Cupid's arrow, something is coming from your person. And it's saying to have faith in them, and have faith in this connection, because they are on their way back to you. Love call. Well, someone expresses love or a message of love, thinking of you. Yes. Well, I do feel that this is about your person thinking of you. and expressing their love to you as they make their way back to you. But it could very well be just them sending you a message of love. They could pick up their phone and send you a text, but I feel that what they want to do is see you in person. I do feel that this person of yours has the wherewithal to know and understand that they have blown it in a big way. I think that they see and understand this very seriously, and they know that they need to show up for you with the right words, with the right plan of approach, because they don't want to blow it again, because I do feel that they can see that they have blown it big time. This is why they are trying to figure out the words that they want to explain to you about how much they love and care about you. They will find the words that they need, because they're not going to want to let you down, and they are not going to want to let themselves down either by blundering this reconnection. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need? Destiny. Well, yes, there is a fate and destiny at work in this connection. And you and your person do have a love destiny to fulfill with each other for this lifetime and every lifetime, actually. And that destiny is to find each other and to have these experiences that you're having right now, but ultimately to reunite with each other so that you can have the wonderful, magical experiences that come from being in this partnership with your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Chemistry. Well, yes, there is great chemistry here between you and your person. You guys know that. And that chemistry is the blending of your souls. It is the alchemy that exists between the two of you. And that alchemy is how your souls come together and blend with each other. This tells us that union with your person is going to be a magical and wonderful experience. A very passionate one as well. Do you guys feel like you have great chemistry with your person? Because they are acknowledging that the chemistry between the two of you is off the chart insane. But we did talk about that when we talked about that Queen of Wands that's buried under here somewhere. Movement. Well, I do feel that this is about your person getting moving. And they need to get moving. It is time for them to get moving. And they know that. They know that it is time. It's time to come out of this place where things have been stuck. It's time to come out of this place of stagnation and limbo and get it moving, because they want this fresh start. They want this new beginning with you, because they see their future with you. Intensity. Well, that kind of goes with chemistry, doesn't it? There is an intense connection here between you and your person. There is an intense chemistry as well. But I feel that all of this is what has allowed your person to go through the growth that they have been needing to go through. That is why they are saying, I believe that we are soulmates or twin flames because of this connection. They see it, they get it, and they understand it now because they've had major wake-up calls. They've attained much greater clarity. They have gone through spiritual growth that comes with that judgment card that is down here, as well as this Empress card telling us that your person sees you as the ideal partner for them. They see you as the one, and you are definitely the only one who can fill the void that is in this person's heart and in their life and in their soul at the moment. No one else and nothing else can fill that void. Perhaps they needed to see and experience this full on to be able to become so much more aware of this connection, being able to feel what it was like to not have you in their life, because your absence is definitely speaking volumes to them, actually screaming out at them to do something, to change something, to make something happen, because they are unhappy without you. But through all of their unhappiness and all of this other stuff, and being able to feel this connection and being able to acknowledge all of these things, they have an awareness. They've had this major spiritual shift that is allowing them to see and understand that, yes, we share a deep soul connection. It is great chemistry. It is intense. And I was afraid of that intensity in the past because it was overwhelming. I hadn't felt anything like this before, and it scared me. because I could feel myself falling, and I was falling for you so very quickly, and it just didn't make any sense to me because I couldn't understand how or why it was happening, because I have not felt good enough in the past. But I am making myself good enough because I want to embrace the intensity of the chemistry and this connection that we share, because I want you. I need you, actually, because we have a destiny to fulfill with each other. I am happiest when you are in my life. You are my happy place. And I want to get back to that place where I feel happy and joyful and have this abundance of love in my life that I cannot feel from anyone other than you. I know I need to reach out. It's time for me to reach out and talk to you and see if you are willing to see me and spend time with me so that we can start rebuilding this connection. Because not only do I want a reunion with you, I want to start over on a much higher level where I am fully invested in this relationship, where you won't doubt my feelings for you ever again, because my words and actions are going to back all of it up. So you're not going to be confused. You're not going to wonder what's going on, because I will be telling you and showing you every day for the rest of your life how I feel about you, how I care about you, and how I love you. Because this connection is something that I cannot escape. I see and understand that now. And this is my major clue that we belong together. And I know our souls need to come into union so that we can fulfill this love destiny that we have with each other for this lifetime. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, guys.